We spend so much time thinking about cybersecurity, multi-factor authentication, VPNs, firewalls, CVEs, patching vulnerabilities, all the things. But all of that means nothing if someone can just clone the key to your server room. And today, I'm going to show you how to do it. So with this little gadget, the Flipper Zero, what's a good way to put this? Cybersecurity Swiss Army knife, more like a wireless testing gadget, so to speak. Anyway, we can install an app that'll let us create a bytecode that then we can put into another app to 3D print a key to open a lock. It's a lot easier than the way I just explained it to be. Trust me. And the scariest part is that this actually works. This really is going to be pretty eye-opening, but before we get into it, do me a favor, like and subscribe if you think breaking a physical lock should be harder than changing your password. All right, legal disclaimer here. This is all for educational purposes. Duplicating keys without permission is illegal, I think. This experiment is to highlight the security risk of physical keys, traditional physical keys, and why you should take it seriously. And if you try to use this for anything shady, that's on you, not on me. Not on my channel, not on my lawyer, who I'm sure is glad he wore his brown pants today. With all that being said, now let's get into it. So I originally saw this on LinkedIn, of all places. So I dove into it, and it was a lot easier to set up than I originally thought it would be. These are the steps that we need to do. Install a custom firmware, because the app doesn't come default on a Flipper Zero. The new firmware will have it. That's pretty easy. Then we take our key, using the app, create a bytecode, or byting code. I think it's a bytecode. I'm going to call it a bytecode because it sounds cooler. With that code, we're going to put it into another app that then spits out a file we can put into our 3D printer and print out a key. All right, clear as mud. Let me show you how this works. So first things first, this is the firmware that I use. It's called Momentum Firmware. You can go to their website. I'm not going to go deep into how to put the firmware on because it's pretty simple. Basically, you go to their website, hit install, plug in your Flipper Zero to your PC, and follow the instructions on the screen. It really is that easy. So once you have that installed, you go through and set it up the way you want to set it up. So from the main screen, we're going to go into apps, and we're going to go down to tools. From there, we're going to look for the tool that's key copier. The first option there is measure, and then we take our key. There's a little line at the bottom of the app on the screen that you line up the bottom of the key. They say it helps if you close one eye when you do this, so I'm going to do that. But then there's these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little icons at the top here that you push the up and down key until it matches the pattern that's on the key itself. Does that make sense? Now that you've got the code from your Flipper Zero, you come over to keysgen.com, select our key profile, which in this case is a quick set. There's another one that's a master K1 or W1. That's essentially for master padlocks. So different kind of keys for different kinds of locks. So we'll come to quick set and we'll put in our code, and then we hit generate, and there's our key. It really is that easy. We hit download, it gives us an STL, and we save that bad boy. So then we can just take this file over to our 3D printer, hit print, and try it out. All right, so that only took about 15 minutes to print out. Well, here's what I've got for us. Obviously not gonna show a key to my own house. So I've got a doorknob here, random doorknob with the key that we've been using this whole time. And it works as a key is expected to work. So now it's locked. We can't open the door. Let's try our key. No way. No way. That is super easy. Dude, that actually works. That's actually pretty scary. I mean, think about it, how easy it is to do this nowadays with 3D printing and additive manufacturing technology. Dude, 15 minutes, I had a working key. 15 minutes. And the really freaky part, check this out. This KeysGen website has a beta where you upload a picture of your key and it will decode that bytecode and spit out an STL for you. just like the key generator. Pretty concerning, actually, if you think about it. All somebody needs to do is take a photo of your key. By the way, this was printed at 100% infill. I just wanted to make sure it was strong enough. It's plastic, it's flimsy, right? It'll break. So if you're gonna do this, be careful. It can break off in the lock. It was like butter, smooth. Forget about it. So before anybody freaks out about this, there are more secure locks out there, of course. High security locks that you can't do this with. Traditional keys just don't work that way. But for a standard home or office lock, this is totally doable. So how can you protect yourself? Well, upgrade your locks to a higher security lock. Maybe use things like access controls or biometric thumbprint scanners, or even push codes or combinations of multiple, a physical lock plus a retina scanner. I don't know, whatever you're trying to protect. And be mindful of your keys. Maybe don't leave them laying around in an area that is sketchy. I don't know. Hey, what you do in your own time is your own business. I'm just here showing you cool shit you can do with a Flipper Zero and a 3D printer. If this video made you rethink your security, drop a like and subscribe, because this Flipper Zero rabbit hole goes way deeper. And trust me, you're gonna wanna see what else this thing can do.